Many of Hollywood's cinematographers joined the war effort in World War II. One of the more famous was Greg Tolan ASC. Greg Tolan is famous for shooting Citizen Kane, Wuthering Heights, The Grapes of Wrath, among others. He worked with John Ford in the Pacific Theater. One thing that they were having a great deal of trouble with was using the Bell & Howell IMO, which was an awkward camera which had poor viewing to figure out what you were framing. Mr. Tolan worked with a gentleman by the name of Cunningham in designing this all-magnesium 35mm motion picture camera. Again, we have a lens turret which makes changing the lenses fast and easy, especially on the run. And it's very light, being built out of the magnesium. And you have a giant viewfinder on top, which makes it very easy to see what you're shooting at. Simple push of a button allows for changing the 200-foot magazines, 100 feet more than the Bell & Howell IMO had. Just slides in on a dovetail. Focusing is very easy. This is the frame rate selector. 16, 24, 32 frames per second. This is how you adjust the various viewfinders. There is a legend that at the end of the war, when Japanese soldiers were still ensconced on islands in the Pacific, and had not been told of the end of the war, but had heard about the horrible nuclear explosions in their country, they had heard the United States had a mystery ray gun. And when the combat cameramen were coming ashore on these islands with this, they immediately surrendered for fear that this was the ray gun. Someone once asked me, in combat, how would you focus? How would you take the time? My reply was, put the lens on infinity and run like hell.